We all make decisions every single day. But what about the really big ones? You know, the ones that can define a company, a career, or even a country. To figure out how to handle those, we're going to go back 2,500 years to uncover the very first principle of high-stakes decision-making from one of the greatest strategists in history.
But to really feel the weight of this principle, we're not starting in ancient China. Nope. We're starting on a battlefield in 1979. This quote says it all. A 20-year-old life, charging through a hail of bullets just moments ago, was gone in an instant. And that's not a line from a movie. That's a real memory.
That memory comes straight from the author of our source material, General Zhu Guoan. He was there. He saw it firsthand as a young soldier. He actually describes holding his fallen friend as a single bullet wound ended his life in just moments. That's not some abstract theory, you know? That's brutal, gut-wrenching reality.
That right there, that is the true face of war. It's an experience so profound, so absolutely terrifying, that it gives a whole new weight to a single sentence written 2.5 millennia ago.
And this is that sentence, the very first line of Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Before he talks about anything else, strategy, tactics, anything, this is his foundational cry for caution. He's setting the stakes from the get-go.
So let's break that down. The first part basically translates to, war is a matter of vital importance to the state. Sun Tzu is immediately planting a flag. He's saying, listen up, this is not a game. This is the most serious thing a nation can possibly do. It's a place of life and death, the path to either survival or total ruin.
Now, you might think, well, duh. I mean, Sun Tzu lived during a time of non-stop war, so surely everyone agreed with him, right? Actually, not even close. It was kind of the opposite.
In fact, Sun Tzu's contemporaries, the other great thinkers of the day, saw things very differently. You had Lao Ji, the founder of Taoism, who called weapons instruments of ill omen. And then there was Confucius. When he was asked what a state in crisis should give up first, the military, food, or faith, he didn't hesitate. He said, remove the military.
So get this. In a society where the top philosophers were essentially advocating against war, Sun Tzu's declaration that war is a matter of vital importance wasn't just a statement of fact. It was a courageous, almost defiant choice. He wasn't ignoring morality. He was just bravely staring a reality in the face that others preferred to condemn and just avoid. Okay, but this brings up the obvious question, doesn't it? If he's so focused on war, does that make Sun Tzu some kind of warmonger?
Absolutely not. And this famous Chinese saying just illustrates it perfectly. Since ancient times, those who truly know war are not fond of it. That idea, that is the absolute essence of Sun Tzu's philosophy.
And this brings us right back to where we started. The author's harrowing experience on that battlefield is the ultimate modern-day proof of that ancient saying. To truly understand war, to see its cost up close, is to hate it. That deep knowledge creates profound caution, not aggression.
So, Sun Tzu's opening line is really a paradox. It's built on two powerful ideas that you just can't separate. First, Zhong Zhan. You have to take war seriously. Acknowledge its absolute gravity and consequences. But second, Shen Zhan. You must be cautious about war. And why? Because the stakes are so incredibly high. The seriousness is what forces the caution.
And the crucial action that he demands from any leader is packed into one single character, Cha. Now, this isn't just about taking a quick look. It means to dissect, to investigate, to put the entire situation under a microscope. Sun Tzu isn't just saying, hey, be careful. He is demanding a deep, rigorous, and unemotional analysis before any huge decision gets made.
So this gives us Sun Tzu's first principle of decision-making, and it applies to any grave matter, really. Step 1, acknowledge the stakes. You have to understand that this is about survival, not about your ego. Step 2, exercise extreme caution. You have to base your decision on that rigorous cha, that deep, unemotional analysis.
And of course, this whole idea of grave matters isn't just for generals and kings. It extends far beyond the battlefield. Think about it. A company merger, a major career change, a life-altering personal decision. These are our modern battlefields, and for us, the stakes are incredibly high.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. As you go about your work in your life, what is your matter of vital importance? What's your grave matter that demands this level of scrutiny? Because identifying it, that's the very first step to making a decision that's truly worthy of its consequences.